Today I want to talk about the new DLC Nintendo announced for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
What's on Jay's mind?
Alright guys, so just like I already said, let's talk about the DLC that Nintendo has announced for Breath of the Wild. This was announced a few days ago, and I've heard a lot of grumbling in the community about this. Let's get into DLC for a minute first before we get into their DLC. I have issue with DLC. I made videos on it before. I don't like DLC. I won't purchase DLC, especially when you've got games or companies like Rockstar giving us free DLC and free updates and all that kind of stuff all the time on games like GTA 5. I just don't do it. And it's that simple. So first of all, here's the thing. You don't like DLC and you're not happy that Nintendo's doing DLC. First of all, if you're not happy about it, it isn't a new thing for Nintendo. They've done it with lots of games actually on the Wii U. They did it with Mario Kart. They did it with Super Smash Brothers, just to name a few. So this is not a new thing. It's funny, people say Nintendo needs to get with the times. Nintendo needs to catch up with their competition. Well, when they do that, now we bitch and moan about it. Again, DLC is not new with Nintendo. However, it's new with Legend of Zelda. And I think what people have issue with this is the Legend of Zelda following is such a rabid fan base that when you do something like this, people are not going to be happy about it. But not even Zelda is sacred. Nothing is sacred anymore. This is just the way it is. You don't like DLC, don't purchase it. I say this all the freaking time. Companies and game developers and whatever, they do what they do because we have allowed them to do it. You speak with your wallet, you speak with your money. So if you don't like something, just don't buy it, don't support it. And that's how they know that, hey, maybe this isn't so okay after all. Anyhow, let's get into the DLC that Nintendo has announced. So apparently the season pack, expansion pass is what they're calling it, is going to be available March 3rd, which is the launch of the Switch, and it's going to come out in 3 different waves. The first one, I guess, that is available on the 3rd, which you get first, is $19.99 first of all. Gotta be honest, I don't know if that's expensive. I don't know if that's cheap, because I don't do it. I don't buy season passes. I don't buy DLC. But here's what you get for your 20 bucks. You get 3 new treasure chests that will be available, I guess, on March 3rd. And they are found in the Great Plateau. And they contain useful items. What are those useful items? Who knows? We can only speculate. Could be heart containers, could be fairies, could be anything. We don't know yet. Excludes exclusive in-game clothing. Now, they have announced that one of these pieces of clothing is going to be a shirt that Link can wear that says Switch on it. That's lame. Of course that's lame. That's not worth $20. Again, just don't purchase it. I'm not saying this is not an anti thing against Nintendo and Legend of Zelda at this point. But a shirt that says Switch, that's just stupid. And I don't know what's worse, telling us that you're getting something that stupid or letting us find out later that you get something that stupid in the game itself. I don't know. Y'all decide. Tell me what y'all think. So summer 2017, the next part of the expansion pack will be. So I guess that was the expansion pack pass bonus. You get that immediately apparently, and then the DLC pack 1, which will be available in summer 2017, adds new Cave of Trials challenge. I'm okay with that. That kind of adds a new dimension to the game. It gives you something else to do. I'm not going to say it makes the replay of the game more, but it allows you to play the game longer and keep engaged with the game, because it's not going to be a big, online multiplayer game. Maybe they open that up later on. Who knows? So basically, you get Trials challenge, new hard mode. You're paying to play the game harder, is the way I take that. My thoughts on that are this. Most games that come with a difficulty selection, that's available right away. Usually a hard mode is locked until you beat it on normal first. Then you got to go back through and you can beat it on hard or whatever they decide to call it. Different games call it different things. But essentially, easy and medium are already available, and then you unlock hard, you can go through again on hard. At no additional cost. That's the key here, no additional cost. So if you want to get a new hard mode, which I assume would be the exact same game, exact same story, just a little bit harder, you have to pay for that. Not okay with that. I think that is stupid. I think it's ridiculous. I think I think it's fucking dumb. That's what it is. It's fucking stupid. And even if you go back to Legend of Zelda, after the original, you beat that one on NES, you beat it, and then you go through and you play it again on a harder mode because it's like mirrored or flipped or whatever the fuck they did to it, but it made it harder. That is unlocking a harder difficulty just by playing the game, which is already in the game. So now they're telling us we got to pay for a hard mode. Doesn't really appeal to me too much. And additional map feature. I don't know what that means. If I hear map, I hear go to your start screen and you pull up a map. And on there it usually gives you a compass and directions and whatever else and this and that, and shows you where things are on the map, depending on what you're playing. Does that mean the map's not going to show everything available unless you buy this DLC pack? I don't know what that means. Or do they mean map in general as the Great Plateau is a map and we're going to add some more cool things into that for you? I don't know. No details. That's the problem. And that's the problem with announcing this DLC and not going into detail about it. Because I'm going to take this, and I'm usually a pretty open-minded person, but I'm going to take this, I don't even know how to take that, honestly. Because if I sit here and go, oh, well, what, you're going to add the compass to the map? And I sound like a freaking idiot. But if I go, I don't know what it means. I just don't know what it means. That's part of the problem, I guess. And the second DLC pack is going to be released holidays of 2017. What they're trying to do, guys, is they're trying to keep you engaged and keep you playing the game longer, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You want to add stuff to keep you playing the game. That's perfectly okay. I have games that I still play to this day because they give us new stuff all the time, new shit all the time. I'm fine with that, okay? But a lot of games that I'm doing that, take Battlefield or something like that. Sure, they do DLC packs and maps and different weapons and all that other kind of crap that you can buy. But you got companies who, hey, we got something new for you. And even though this game is 3 years old, free, here you go. Download it, so to speak. You don't even got to download it. It's just automatic. Okay, so the DLC pack 2. Available holiday 2017. I'm getting off topic. I'm rambling now is what I'm doing. You got a new original story, new dungeon, and additional challenges. Now, I think this is where your money is really going to pay off. And again, this is all speculation here, but a new original story, if that's basically a brand new game in the game, wouldn't that be worth $20? Maybe, even if the story is 4, 5, maybe 6 hours long. We don't know how long, the actual out of the box story is going to be. We don't know that right now. Or I don't, at least. New original story. That's intriguing to me. That's interesting to me. New dungeon. So is that new dungeon in this new story that you can only get with this DLC pack? And additional challenges. Is this going to be stuff like the Cave of Trials challenge where you get more stuff like that? If that's the case with this, then maybe your $20 becomes worth it because you're getting a brand new experience with this same game. Maybe. But I don't know. I'm not going to rush out and buy this personally. And I love Nintendo and I love The Legend of Zelda. I'm not going to rush out and purchase this. I will wait until somebody makes a video on it explaining what all of this stuff is, what all of this stuff does. So I guess later on this year, maybe someone will review the DLC Pack 2. And if no one does, maybe I'll step up and do it. Maybe I'll wind up purchasing it anyways just to keep you guys informed. Because, I don't know, if I get ripped off and I can tell other people not to get ripped off, then so be it. On the flip side, if I purchase something and it's badass and it brings a lot more enjoyment and another dimension to my game and to my experience, and I definitely want to share that with you guys too. So there it is. You guys let me know what you think about all this stuff. Right now I'm saying not buying it. That's just me. So put in the comments what you think, and I'll see y'all next time.